NBA on NBC. The 2000 playoffs. Today, it's the Miami Heat versus the New York Knicks.
Madison Square Garden on Mother's Day, where bouquets are not just for moms, but also reserved for the stars of Game 4. In the playoffs, heroes are made and broken without regard to age and experience. Just ask Patrick Ewing, one of the NBA's 50 greatest. Or on the other end of the scale, rookie Anthony Carter of Miami, who faced a crucial test Friday after the Knicks had stolen home court advantage in Game 2. In Game 3, Ewing hit a clutch jumper to force overtime. But in a mirror of a career full of highs and lows, he missed one of two crucial free throws in the extra period, setting the stage for Carter's impossible shot.
When AC took off on the flyer, I'm going, what a shame. What a shame we got to this point. We can't win this game.
I thought, no, please don't take it. You know, it was a nightmare.
Carter got his wish as the officials ruled there was no basket interference and no illegal shot from behind the backboard. The rookie had given the Heat a 2-1 series edge, and now New York faces a crucial Game 4 at Madison Square Garden in full throat, sold out for the 343rd consecutive time. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Garden, and happy Mother's Day. Tom Havin with Bill Walton and Steve Snapper Jones. In all the hoopla, Steve, about Carter's shot, it was ignored, perhaps, that a decisive rebounding edge fell Miami's way, and Alonzo Mourning continues to be a real force inside.
Yeah, he's a huge force, and they would not have gotten to the Carter shot if it hadn't been for the consistent play of Alonzo Mourning. This is a player that has now learned how to play with contained fury. He is the emotional leader of this team, and when his emotions are right and his game is tight, the Alonzo Mourning Miami Heat are tough to beat, and they're really trying to put the noose around the neck of the New York Knicks. The number for Mourning, 20 or more. If he gets that, it's a ball game Heat.
And for New York, Bill, in Game 3, they got Sprewell and Houston untracked, but they can't seem to all get on the same page. The front line had a poor game.
Tom, in a series where offense is at a premium, it's imperative that somebody stand up and make at least one shot. Now, Allen Houston and Latrell Sprewell came alive in Game 3. An inconsistent performance by the two offensive weapons down in Miami, but a great night Friday, even though they shot 36%. But what about the front line? Patrick Ewing, Larry Johnson, Marcus Camby could not seem to get anything done as they shot a woeful 27%. Now, the front line for the New York Knicks was badly outplayed in Game 1 and Game 3. If the Knicks are going to win and move on, they are not going to be able to withstand that. A big test, though, will also be the psychological impact of the devastating shot by Anthony Carter. If the Knicks can't recover and come with energy and spirit, they're going to have a tough time today.
Well, this series often suffers a bit artistically, perhaps, but as Pat Riley said, he hopes those who love competition will not judge the series on the score. And how close are they? Well, all time in the playoffs, they are dead even, 10-10, 4-4 at the Garden. Game 4 is coming up.
The NBA on NBC is brought to you by Miller Lite. The coolest stuff in the world is at Miller's Get the Goods Online auction. By the new generation in communications, WorldCom Generation D. And by Adidas. Long live sport.
Beautiful Mother's Day in the Big Apple, and we're ready for Game 4. Here are the starters. Brown, Mashburn, Mourning, Hardaway, and Marley for the Heat. As Hardaway continues to start, though he didn't play much in the second half in Game 3. Johnson, Sprewell, Ewing, Ward, and Houston for the New York Knicks. And there is Tim Hardaway. Of course, he missed the opening round series with the Pistons with a foot injury and was able to play in this series, but not always effectively. And it was Anthony Carter that had most of the minutes in Game 3. And Jamal Mashburn continues to be a force in the playoffs, redeeming himself from poor playoff performances in years past.
You know, both Both coaches say about this ball game that it's about emotion in a contest that's almost virtually dead even.